Yeah, so yeah, we already done this we did yesterday, but it's these four that we have to do, or have to. Have to and have to. 4 person more arrested for theft. Stealing and slaughtering a goat in a forest ruin. Okay. The victim testimony. Wooly was the best goat I ever owned, very fertile. He would charge at anything in red, but otherwise he was as common as a cat. I was inside when he was stolen. By the time I ran out, they were gone, but I saw that the thief was wearing a mask. I must know who did it. Please, Mr. Placido, on to this. Busted my neighbor for running a gambling den, but a single look at his clothes, I'm sure he will solve this, isn't it? Iffy. Okay. East, green, red line. Well, let's get there first. West of the cemetery. Is it this one that got? Okay. That's it.
Hope you haven't had your lunch yet. This one's bad.
The hoof prints end in deep furrows. The animal was resisting.
What a waste.
The rope is soaked with wine. Multiple bare footprints. I should examine them more closely. Multiple bare footprints. I should examine them more closely. Multiple bare footprints. I should examine them more closely. Someone stumbled on a stone and fell to the ground. Multiple bare footprints. I should examine them more closely.
The priest said that he came here to stop the ritual. Did you really, Father?
goat was torn to pieces. Ugh. Savagery.
Let's read here then. Place is still tipsy. I came to the ruins to save these lost souls and stop their abhorrent ritual. Found them dancing. I hid in the bushes, only to gather courage, mind you. I didn't see any goats. And one of them stumbled. I gasped and they noticed me. The one who fell tied me up, and the other, in a lion mask, forced me to drink wine. I don't know where the third woman was, but when they stopped tormenting me, the goat had appeared. Green Ox's testimony. The woman in green ox mask is limping. I couldn't steal the goat even if I wanted to. I sprained my ankle during the dance. It was the priest who brought us the goat. He may be holier than you, not than Joe now. They clearly wanted Jonah, but Bacchanalian. Red Lion testimony. The woman in the red lion mask has a large bruise on her side, a broken amphora with very expensive wine because of that goat. It was probably rabid. Bud should have known better than to steal this crazy animal. Fair enough, this is the last time I take part in these rituals. I already have 3 lovers, that's more than enough. Blackbird's testimony. We gather to perform a ritual which will make men desirous above all else. We were dancing when we noticed someone spying on us from the bushes. It was the priest. But what is that? That is to get him drunk. No one must witness our ritual while sober, because it insults the god of rapture. Oh, about the goat? It was the lion's responsibility to bring it to the ruins. Okay. So it should be in the red line then, huh? Oh wait, no, large bruise on his. Oh wait, okay. He's supposed to be here. Yeah. The priest is supposed to be over here. Yeah. supposed to be the green ox. Yeah. Here.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Let's see what is wrong with this. Ox fell down and the old grabbing him. Can't be anything else there, so that one is correct. It should be the ox that fell down. She got slammed from the goat.
So, we have three lusty women engaged in a ritual. They're drinking and dancing when suddenly they hear a noise from the bushes. Their ritual seems to be working. There's a man they can get drunk already. While two of them are busy with the priest, the third one leaves. She is the one who stole the goat and brought it to the ritual. The poor animal smells trouble and charges at the drunken woman with the amphora. Still, he couldn't break free, and at the end was brutally torn apart and eaten alive.
Well, they attracted the attention of men. The police, at least.
Mr. Holmes, I have great news. Our recent accomplishments have earned me a promotion. Sergeant Stark. It has a nice ring to it, hasn't it?
Please accept my congratulations, Sergeant. Your part in solving those cases was invaluable.
Come, Mr. Holmes, your part was just as important. Not without my guidance, of course, but you did an excellent job. Anyway, I'll be moving back to the office space. My days at this blasted desk are almost over. I won't be scapegoated now.
Good for you, I suppose. Speaking of scapegoats, I've solved the last case on the board. The goat was stolen by the lady in the blackbird mask. As if that makes any difference, judging by the atrocity I witnessed at the crime scene.
Yes, I heard about that one. The things women get up to these days. Ugh.
Well, I'm glad to have been of service. Now I have other matters to attend to.
Mr. Holmes, if I may be so bold as to make one last request. Do you remember that I told you that our chief inspector has been missing for a few months now? My current task is to establish his fate. I've tried to make sense of his last case, but it's a convoluted mess. I would really appreciate your help.
Fine, you have me intrigued.
Thank you awfully, Mr. Holmes.
Tell me everything you know.
I don't know much. Just that it's connected to a gang called the Hive. Placido has been after their leader, the Hive Master, for years. But otherwise, I can't make head nor tail of it. Here, take the key to Placido's office. You might find some leads in there.
So is it Chief Inspector Placido who has vanished? From what I've gathered, he was a good detective.
Ain't that the truth? He was solving cases like shelling peas. Without him, things have gone downhill. He was a crotchety sort, always grumbling, fussing, taking his snuff by the handful, but I, for one, miss the old boy.
Very well, I'll see what I can find out.
One thing is certain, it's a dangerous business. Be careful, Mr. Holmes.
Okay, so we got a new one. Yay. Okay.
This must have been an award for long and faithful service. A box of snuff. Strong stuff.
Afghan police raid. Is the High Master dead? For Police Inspector Luciano J. Placido, the night of May 13 ended in gunshots, a blazing fire, lost comrades, and the label of hero. After an investigation lasting several years, Inspector Placido led his squad on a raid to shut down the operations of the infamous Hive Master and his crime syndicate, the Hive. The largest of the gang's warehouses, also dubbed B-Yards, was raided in Miner's End. While the operation was thoroughly planned, the police encountered serious opposition and were outnumbered. The gang set the warehouse on fire, ambushed the officers, and engaged him in a gunfight. We see confirmation from several sources that Inspector Placido managed to corner the Hive Master, the gang leader subsequently perishing in a failed attempt to escape from the burning warehouse. As a result for the operation, Placido was promoted to the position of Chief Inspector. Congratulate the hero and are already preparing an exclusive interview with the governor that will include an official statement on the operation. Been through this before and you know well that I cannot allow it. You're an indispensable asset to this department, Placido. Sorry, but your retirement is out of question. We need you now more than ever. The city needs to think about it. Chief Constable Donovan.
Hive Master. Crime lords just love catchy monikers. The files are gone, that's odd.
Notes on the High Master there. These look like Placido's notes on the High Master. The last page reads, Beatrice Queen, the City Hall record says the miners end 1877. Same year, same day as the gunfire. Was he right under my nose all along?
Now that is odd, to say the least.
Collection of local and nationwide newspaper articles all mention the Hive and High Master and are organized chronologically. Chief Inspector Placido had been collecting information on this gang for years. May 1875. Exclusive, new crime syndicate sweeping Cordona. January 1876, bust them off. Elusive weapon smugglers, the Hive supply Irish nationalists. October 1876, High Master mystery, all we know about the underground gang leader. Then police corruption controversy and office spills the truth. No more free speech, independent newspaper raided by police. The Hive stings again, 5 civilians dead, 10 injured. Former Cordona Chronicle reported missing. We will not be silenced, pledged editor. And December 1879, police corruption charges dropped.
Let's take the ear, Sherry. It'll bring us luck.
You'll see. Good lord, you can't be serious.
So wonder if that's what he wants us to do. Question is, shall we bring it?
Nice. Always play it by ear, pal.
Just do that. Okay. Need to go to City Hall. City Hall.
Hello.
يالك من شخص لطيف.
So, guess somebody we need to find. Don't have any period in 1800s. This work? It does. Queen Beatrice. Business entity registered in 1877. Documents filed for closure in January 1880. Property registered in the name Warehouse in Minnesota, sold in February 1880. Distillery in Minnesota, shut down in February 1880. Villa and Grand Surrey, auctioned off with charity in March 1880. Warehouse in Minnesota, currently for sale, located on Clay Street by Stevenson's Bridge to Silverton. something over here. Get out.
Clearing out on Hive Master's orders. Cornelia said he Clearing out on Hive Master's orders. Cornelia said he knows what he looks like, but he's full of it.
Type messages.
Clearing out on Hive.
Governor, burn face, never seen him. Don't want to know.
Clearing out on Hive.
What's that?
Clearing out on Hive. Clearing out on Hive Master's orders. Cornelia said he knows what he looks like, but he's full of it.
Long time food proxies. Better no. Don't face no. Type messages. Part of the governor no.
Clearing out on Hive.
What?
Clearing out on
Rather than long test for proxies. But no, never seen him go.
I'm guessing you didn't get what you were after. It happens. I always wanted a
Clearing
pet
out
cat.
on Hive Master's orders. Cornelia said he knows what he looks like, but he's full of it.
Alright, I heard the rank and file of the Hive don't know what the boss looks like. Apparently, they've never seen the High Master in person. this? Oh, right. Peace. Slapping time!
Hey, coming for this is Hive territory. Shoot him.
Just die!
No more crime for you until next month.
Time to knock this guy out. The snuff's ready. It's all yours now. Go for it.
No more.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Coming. Take this!
Too simple.
The snuff's ready.
Take a rest, my friend.
Give him the pepper snuff.
I'll put you 6 feet under.
Don't think so.
No more crime for you.
The snuff's ready.
I'm coming for you.
Don't cry, you'll live. Don't bother moving. You've lost.
Can overcome the brute now.
Don't cry.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Someone's been burning papers, I see. What a convenient way to pull the wool over the eyes of the customs house. Everything knits together.
Oh my god. Can't spare any boys. Cal too busy wrapping up, same as you. The boss has gone soft, shutting down when we have the island in our pockets. Makes no sense to me, and what's with the letter? He never contacted us directly before. I'll be fooled to crossing, but I sure as hell am not leaving. There's still easy pickings to be had here, hive or no hive. Sounds like maybe the chief was the one, huh? Find the documents, prepare the goods. I will deal with the apiary. The shipment will be the last. If you are on the ship, you will be taken care of. If not, you're on your own. There's some fragments, beeswax, security on to Dublin, or hunting comes to the bottom. So, you have to talk to people about this, huh?
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
Yes, friend. I know something about this business.
Someone I can find the apiary to the west of Wigging Street in the northern miners, and they also want me to stay away.
مرحبا.
West of Wigging Street. West. Let's see.
It looks as though someone or something has escaped.
A statue of a buckled cage inside a city full of criminals. Let's take a closer look, Sherry.
And another one. Okay.
Get off me! Sherry, don't even think about breeding these nasty things. Ugh.
Sir, I'm looking for a man who goes by the name of Hive Master.
Uh-huh. So, can this be Placido then?
Chief Inspector Placido.
And what makes you think that?
Why, you're missing earrings. You need a larger hat. I've been investigating your last case on behalf of Sergeant Stark, and now I think I understand what happened to the Hive Master.
Humor me.
All this time you've been living a double life. A police inspector by day, a crime kingpin by night.
That's a good one. A bored old dog's been chasing his own tail. No, I killed this swine. As simple as that.
But why? Everyone deserves a trial.
Wasn't my choice. He and his thugs attacked me when I went to arrest them. It was a kill or be killed kind of situation. Turned out for the best, though. With his cronies dead, not a soul knows what the Hive Master looks like. His own gang, scared stiff of him.
So you assumed his place to dismantle this criminal enterprise from within?
Damn right I did. And after I'm done, I'm not planning to go back. I've had enough of this rotten nest of corruption. But it just won't leave me alone, will it? First, they dismiss my retirement requests, and now they send a sleuth after me.
It's not like that.
I tell you what it's like, son. This is not the first case you've worked on for Stark, huh? That amateur promoted to a sergeant for his merits? I don't think so. You're not an officer. But from what I can see, you are much brighter than the lot of them. So what's your stake in this? You some sort of consulting detective?
Yes, I suppose you could call me that. My name is Sherlock Holmes, at your service.
Then do me a service, Mr. Holmes. Drop this case and don't tell anyone you saw me here. Let me enjoy my retirement in peace.
I have your ear.
What the hell? Give it to me now.
All right, but let's make it a fair exchange, shall we?
So what the heck are we gonna do? You beehives?
I want a few beehives in return. I have space in my garden. Who knows? Perhaps someday I might try my hand at beekeeping too.
Deal. Now go.
I have to ask, why are you so fascinated with beekeeping?
I just want a quiet life, away from the hassle and bustle. Watching the little workers like I once watched the criminal world of Cordona. Yes, it suits me just fine.
I'll consider your request, sir. Either way, I must talk to Sergeant Stark.
Tell him I died a hero, or a coward, I don't care. As long as they leave me alone.
Really, Sherry? Beehives? How old are you? 130? Unbelievable.
Yeah, well, what's that going to do with the pistol? A revolver? You already have one. Ugh.
Sergeant Stark's back at his desk, across from the Chief Inspector's office.
Any news, Mr. Holmes?
Chief Inspector Placido can be presumed dead. I was unable to find his body, but the evidence is unequivocal. He's gone.
I suppose I expected as much, but still it doesn't make it any easier. Placido was a good man. You would have liked him if you'd met him.
Yes, it's a pity. I'm sure I would.
In any case, no matter how bad, the truth is better than uncertainty. Please, take this as a token of gratitude. You've done us all a great service. Thanks again for your help. Good luck, Mr. Holmes.
The man deserves to be left alone.
Check there.
It used to contain a silver statue of a miner's canary. They were often used by miners to detect fire damp. For the ones who gave their lives in the silver mines, for the safety and prosperity of Miners' End, 1830. The lattice work was bent a long time ago. A gloomy picture.
But quite poetic. A symbol of safety and prosperity has vanished from Miners' End, and now only the cage is left to remind the residents of their past glory.
The canary was stolen a long time ago. There's no hope in finding it now, but perhaps someone might know at least something about it. We should ask the people around here. know anything about this?
I'll tell you what I know, mate.
Logos told us the story of the silver cannery of Minus N. For times when Minus N was prosperous, but the era came to an end when the silver mines were exhausted. Soon afterwards, investors lost interest in mining on Cordona, which caused severe unemployment and poverty on the island. From a symbol of safety and prosperity, the canary turned into a reminder of loss. People say that the Flowers of Good public housing is the seat of local legend telling, near the alley at the northern part of Lestrade Road. Lestrade Road. Hmm. Oh, there's.
My grandma, God bless her, had known the man who has doomed us all.
Hmm. Safety, no. Poverty. Poverty, lunatic, no.
My grandma, God.
Thrown into the sea. Lost his family.
My grandma, God bless her, had known the man who has doomed us all.
The heck? The Flowers of Good public house. We heard about a man who lost his family after an accident near the mines. Couldn't accept what happened to his loved ones, so he, drowning in grief, stole a canary, cast it into the sea, and left the island. Some say that he committed suicide shortly afterwards. Safety and prosperity have both been strangers to Minus End ever since.
The thief died in grief. A poetic story for such an unpoetic place.
Safety is gone, and tears take the rest.
Okay, missing shopkeeper. One of our undercover agents disappeared a couple of days ago. You tell us if what happened to him if possible. Okay. That's in his bookshop, which is located in northern Old City at the eastern end of Seto Street. Angelo, I've talked with my boss over at the smithy and it's good news. Drop by with your favorite pair and I will work my magic on them. They will be as good as new in no time. Also had a chat with a physician and he confirmed my suspicions. Back problems may be connected to the broken metal inlay in your soles. I recommend you cease to wear them until they have been repaired.
Bit dusty. Hasn't been touched for a couple of days. Bit dusty. Hasn't been touched for a couple of days. Wear your favorite boots. Such devotion. Angelo's footprints end here, abruptly. Not a good sign. Colourful piece of fabric as a bookmark. An elegant decision. This must have left a grievous wound. Someone had to stand here for a couple of hours at least. 11 cigarette ends of the same brand. Somebody spent some considerable time here. A hasty job by an amateur, but Angelo was taken by surprise nevertheless. Can you satisfy my curiosity?
Brother, you're fortunate I know something about this.
One of the local residents saw two men in a yard a few nights ago. One man had to support the other since he was barely standing, probably drunk. Went down the stairs to Castle Road in Old City. Once there, he put the drunk man in a cart near the cobbler's shop and rode off.
Green silk, a bit worn and faded, but still an impressive hat. Someone desperately tried to stop the bleeding. I think I found the place where they took Angela.
I'm coming for you. I'm coming.
No more crime for you until next month. Don't cry, you'll live.
Don't cry for me, Argentina.
I will end you.
The snuff's ready. It's all yours now. Go for it.
Take a rest, my friend.
Give him the pepper snuff.
I'm gonna hurt you. Take this. I'm coming for you.
No more.
The snuff's ready. Time to knock this guy out.
Don't bother moving. Too simple.
Can overcome the brute. The snuff's ready.
No more.
Give him the pepper snuff.
I'm coming.
Don't bother moving. You've lost.
Time to knock this guy out.
Dodge this.
It won't work this way.
Oh, what the?
I couldn't miss the party.
Okay, I don't get that one.
No more crime for you until next month.
The snuff's ready.
The bandits had as much fun as they could. Primary instrument of torture. How vicious one must be to have to use it in such a way. A severed finger. No one deserves such cruelty. An engraving inside. Together always and forever.
This one is supposed to be going over here. But I think I'm missing a key. Oh, here.
Keys of different shapes and sizes. What could you open with these? They were tracking down Angelo. Bloodstains all over the mattress.
Boss trusted you and you idiots failed him. You should have scored a book by now, or at least know where it is. It's written by FD with a red cover. He must have hid it somewhere. Find the book, burn everything else, and if you fail, know that you will burn too, Mr. Hyde.
Quite a collection of books, but none of them with FD as the author. He sustained a great many injuries. They severed his finger while he was still alive. At last, I found you, Angelo. Mycroft should know about this.
Working for Mycroft is a dangerous profession. I feel for the guy.
I mean, where would books though? Do we have to go back and look for it? I mean, it should be hidden somewhere at his place then, right?
What did you hide, Angela?
Seems like Mycroft will get the book he wanted after all. Do you think it has a coded message inside?
Crime and Punishment by Fyodor Dostoevsky.
Do.
Ah, the illustrious Mr. Holmes returns no worse for wear. And with a gripping tale to tell, no doubt.
While the matter proved rather simple in the end, I'm afraid the details are not for your ears, nor your readers.
How very tantalizing. Your brother asked that I collect your report, and a book if you obtained it.
Here is my report, and Miss Sertle. He will know if you opened it. I also retrieved the book for Mycroft.
Crime and Punishment. Sounds appropriate.
More than you may think.
Uh-huh. How so?
With Mycroft involved, I'm not sure I can say more. I suggest you take this up with him.
After all our time together, this is how the story ends? With a whimper? I thought you were a servant of truth, Mr. Holmes.
Okay, beyond a joke. Maybe anything about them here? I don't think so. Or suspected it would be at the police station. Wrong way. Dispatch a unit to investigate burglaries at the addresses below and look closely into the amazing Alonso guy. He must be somehow involved. Lead Constable Donovan. Basketball Street. Okay.
Well, aren't you a dashing young man? May I ask your name?
Sherlock Holmes at your service.
I'm Lady Carr, but please, call me Miriam. How have I never seen you at any of my parties? Oh, you've missed out on so much fun. The latest one was a blast. First, a magic show, and then, to everyone's surprise, an audacious burglary.
I beg your pardon, Lady Carr, but why are you so excited? Wasn't it your house that was burgled?
Let me ask you, have you ever witnessed a crime at a party? Of course not, but my guests have. Oh, it was a night to remember. Everyone's gone home, but at least I have these fine gentlemen here to keep me company.
Could you be more specific? What exactly happened?
Well, there were drinks and hors d'oeuvres, followed by more drinks, of course. And then we gathered to watch the amazing Alonso saw himself in half. Oh, it was breathtaking. Some guests had to be revived with smelling salts. Then I invited everyone upstairs to see Abel's collection of curios. And there, someone had stolen Abel's treasure.
You mentioned a treasure.
Frankly, I have no idea what it is. Some kind of shell the size of a dinner plate. Didn't look that valuable to me. Abel brought it back from America, a place called Massachusetts or something.
You mean Massachusetts?
Yes, Massachusetts, that's what I said. He's been strangely obsessed with it ever since. Locked it inside a chest like some treasure. Poor Abel, he's going to be so upset when he returns.
This looks quite lax for a police investigation.
I'm sure the officers are eager to sink their teeth into the case, but I thought a small aperitif wouldn't hurt. Nothing like a little champagne to get the brain working, I say.
Okay.
Who is Abel? Your husband, I take it?
Yes. My Abel is a famous, what do you call it, astrologist. He travels the world, digging up saucy sculptures, old chamber pots, that kind of thing. You boys and your silly hobbies.
I'd like to take a look upstairs where the burglary took place.
Certainly, be my guest. Such panache. You have to see it to believe it.
No problem. The investigation's well underway.
Okay.
Shards of a broken bottle. That must have been one wild party.
No ranging. Yeah, you missed 2 slapping rounds so far.
Oh gosh, I feel sorry for the housemaid.
Lady Carr certainly spares no expense.
They say Grand Surrey is a district that never sleeps and they don't lie, especially when it comes to the Calf residents. Lady Miriam Calf, wife of the acclaimed archaeologist Sir Abel Calf, has hosted 10 parties in this month alone, and she doesn't plan on stopping. She spouse away on an expedition to Mesoamerica, The cafe is hosting yet another lavish gala, this time featuring Corona's best entertainer, the amazing Alonso.
Short brown hair without a root. This ribbon bears faint traces of soot.
Well, there ain't any rabbits in this hat.
This deceptively simple box is actually an elaborate apparatus. Alonso must be a short, lean person to be able to fit inside. An industrial-looking saw, I imagine it's fairly loud. The saw was working for several minutes to build up tension in the audience.
Sir, only just wash the upstairs floor. Just stay down here until it dries. Sir, only just wash the upstairs floor. Just stay down here until it dries.
Aber no. Soil spiral sculpture and material Massachusetts 1878.
This doesn't make sense. Why haul this machine up here if one could just steal the chest?
I'm not half bad, am I? You have to admire the gall. It looks like a leaf from a fruit tree. Botany's not exactly my forte, but it could be a pomegranate, possibly?
My artifacts is based in Curigua, Guatemala. Relief with a woman, stone and marble, Athens. Double totem expedition to Central Africa, 1875. Mummy of a young woman in Egypt, circa 1000 before Christ. Tulu pedestal, stone and silver, relay, date unknown.
To saw the chest and mask the sound, the thief used the same equipment as in the magic trick, and at exactly the same time.
Tip, getting some more coffee. Right.
That's it, a pomegranate.
This ladder's pretty long.
Long enough to reach the first floor. Is this familiar to you?
I would never deny you, sir, but I know nothing about this.
These gardening clothes look dirty, but those aren't grass stains. It's paint. These are fake. Large boot, size 9. The rubber is very thin, too thin for actual gardening work.
Don't look at me. I'm not in charge of the investigation.
No problem. The investigation's well underway.
I can tell you how the crime occurred, Ma'am, but first, if you'll indulge me, you don't have a full-time gardener, do you?
No, I don't. Why, do you think the lawn needs mowing?
Your lawn is perfectly fine. I just wanted to confirm my theory. The thief was disguised as a gardener in order to blend in with the servants. He used a ladder to climb up to the first floor and later escape.
But the sawing? Surely we would have been alerted by the sound.
Ah, this is where it gets interesting. You see, the thief timed it precisely to match Alonso's performance. Evidently, he knew the trick inside out.
Golly gosh, that makes it even more extraordinary.
Did you see that
Holmes,
Piranha
you are a
Bytes
delight. You absolutely must
got
come to
shut
my
down
next
the
shindig.
studio?
I can't think of anything I'd rather do less, but this investigation is far from over.
Yeah, it was
Farewell.
time to get it short again. So I wonder if the Gothic remake will even be done. You know, the Embracer Group bought, you know, all those game companies. They've been shutting down a lot of game studios, and Piranha Bytes was one of them, unfortunately. But they created a new studio. I can't remember what was the name of it. Let's see. But they shut down because Embracer, who bought them, closed their studio. Embracer Studio bought, you know, a lot of game studios because they thought they were gonna get some money from some from somewhere, but it didn't. What I added? I added them to follow. Maybe it was my other. But so yeah, they got shut down, but they started a new studio instead. Let's see. I know I followed them. Okay, man. I thought I did. Oh well, they started a new studio at least, so we'll see what happens. But they still want to make games and stuff, so the same people who was in Piranha Studios, the main two guys that usually shows up on their YouTube, the Piranha Bytes YouTube, so they are on this one now instead. A shame. Gallifrey Street between Belvedere and Bonanza. Yeah, so it seems like the main people are just starting a new studio. Yeah, but I thought I followed them, which is annoying. I'm just gonna have to Google it later instead of streaming it. Yeah, it's just a shame though, but it seems I just don't think. So I wonder if Gothic remake will be released at all. Not that it matters really, but the main game is good as it is with some mods. Let's see, Gallifrey Street. Here. Between Belvedere and Bonanza. Belvedere and Bonanza. Somewhere around here then. Yes. This.
Who do you think you are, barging in here like this? Another hack writer from the Chronicle, here to mock my misfortune? I will not tolerate your lampooning.
I have no intention of mocking you, and I am no hack writer. My name is Sherlock Holmes.
Holmes? The name sounds familiar. Are you perhaps related to that brilliant young man, Mycroft Holmes? My late husband, Sir Ralph, spoke very highly of him.
Yes, indeed, he is my brother. I am sorry for your loss, Lady Gruber.
Loss isn't the word for it. It's an outrage. It was a black pearl necklace, not some mere bauble.
Actually, I meant your, never mind. What happened exactly?
What happened? I was robbed, for heaven's sake. While my guests and I were enjoying the amazing Alonso show, a thief broke in through the window and stole my necklace.
It was a magic show, yes?
Oh, yes. Alonso turned cards into butterflies. An impressive spectacle. Everyone loved it. Lieutenant Colonel Wolfe became so excited he had a coughing fit. I had to send him to the guest room to catch his breath.
Do you suspect anyone? One of your guests, perhaps?
Good heavens, no. My soirees are strictly for Cordona's creme de la creme, very far removed from the debaucheries of that libertine Lady Calf. Do I suspect Lady Vaughan, the governor's own cousin, or the Right Honourable Lord Crane, or Lieutenant Colonel Wolfe from Dorset? Preposterous!
Lady.
I'd like to take a look at the crime scene.
Please go ahead, Mr. Holmes. I haven't touched anything whilst waiting for the police. Those laggards do take their time, don't they?
There we go, the for Pithead Studio. Oh yeah, no, that was the X I followed them on, not on YouTube.
The audience don't notice the secret compartment hidden behind all the cards. Pushing this button swaps the upper and lower compartments and releases the butterflies. Signed by someone from the audience, I think.
This Alonso enjoys changing faces as much as you do.
A hint of gravitas on my wardrobe.
A lot of statues in this place, man. Butterflies flying everywhere.
All the other jewellery is untouched, but why? These cards are carefully arranged. The thief is trying to tell us something.
This butterfly must have seen something. Come on, little chum. Spill it.
How did it get here? This bedroom looks more like a treasury.
Or a dragon's lair. Even asleep, she's guarding her precious hoard.
The glass and the locking bars are intact. The windowsill is perfectly clean.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Okay, so
The Lieutenant Colonel picked the lock to the bedroom and opened the window to make it look as though someone broke in. The thief didn't break in through the window, as he would have you believe, Lady Gruber. He picked the lock of the door from the guest room. It seems as though Lieutenant Colonel Wolfe has sticky fingers.
But why would someone of his station commit such a crime? He's a reputable man, a commander of the Dorset Regiment's 3rd Battalion.
Did he introduce himself to you as such?
Why, yes. He was such a debonair gentleman, a brilliant raconteur.
And an imposter to boot. A thief in Wolfe's clothing, so to speak.
But, Mr. Holmes, that is a serious accusation.
The Dorset Regiment has only 2 battalions, Lady Gruber.
What are you saying? I need to sit down.
Well, you know, I may catch the thief yet. Until then, I bid you farewell.
Okay, third one. Come from Finlay Lane's Gallery, things on Souls Row in Joe Avenue. Souls Row. At this building. What? No, there's no Alonso sign outside it. So. Yeah. Yep.
My apologies, but I am not in the mood for visitors. Not after the debacle that was my last auction. Stolen from by my own valet. Bitten by the viper I nursed in my bosom. Oh, the indignity.
Oh, drama indeed. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and I could help you get to the bottom of this.
Sir Finley Lane, philanthropist, industrialist, art collector. It is a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Holmes. I suppose I could use your help, if only to confirm my suspicions about Vincent.
Could you tell me more about Vincent?
A scoundrel with one leg and two faces. He's been my valet for a dozen years. Who would have thought that he would stoop so low as to steal from me?
Vincent has only one leg.
He lost his right leg in the Crimean War, but despite his age and his peg leg, he's actually quite spry on his foot. I took him in, gave him a job, and this is how he repays me.
What happened at the auction?
I intended to sell the gem of my collection, Cordona cypresses, to fund an orphanage. God knows we need to take some of these poor waifs off the streets. To entertain my guests before the bidding, I arranged a magic show. When it was over, I went upstairs to the gallery, and it was gone. The cypresses were gone!
So you suspect your valet of stealing the painting?
There's no one else to suspect. He's the only person other than myself who was upstairs that day. He had asked for a day off only the night before, so I was a little surprised when he came here just before the auction.
Did he tell you why?
Something about a damaged wallpaper roll. I'm refurbishing some rooms, you see, but that's his job. I don't bother myself too much with the details.
Did your guests enjoy the show?
Oh, yes. The amazing Alonso is well worth the money. The orange trick was nothing short of amazing. Everyone was completely enthralled.
I'd like to take a look upstairs where the burglary took place.
Well, you look like a decent man, Mr. Holmes. Here's the key to my gallery. It's the only copy, so please don't lose it.
These are real sweet-smelling oranges, not props.
There are traces of concealer on the rim. Pushing this button makes the oranges grow within seconds.
Here's the last one. Oh. Top.
Secret compartments are hidden amongst the fake foliage. Nothing but a clever illusion. These must be the names of the contributors.
Someone spilled the paint. Mind your step, Sherry.
Right, footprint, size 9.
Fella's only got one leg. Can't blame him.
The paint splatters on the plank and floor don't match up. The frame is intact, he took only the canvas.
So he rolled up the painting in the
ends
wallpaper.
in Miner's End. The end of what?
Of some miners, apparently.
Cordona cypresses, Angelo Cicchetti, 1840. It doesn't matter who squeezes the oranges, what matters is who gets the juice.
Sardines as a kid squeezed into tight spots. This feels the same. Remember playing sardines as a kid squeezed into tight spots. This feels the same.
Missing something somewhere.
Pretty big for an orphanage, an ambitious project.
That vial, Vincent.
Something I'm missing to examine.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Yes, it's not like that.
The thief entered the house disguised as Vincent, removed his fake peg leg, and walked across the plank to the gallery where he stole the painting. Your valet is innocent, Sir Finlay. In fact, he wasn't even here on the day of the auction.
But I saw him with my own eyes.
The man you saw was disguised as Vincent, with both his legs present and extremely capable. As you were engrossed in the show, he walked across a plank to the gallery right above your heads. An acrobatic feat of no mean proportions.
My good old Vincent, in truth, I didn't doubt him for a second. Do you know who the brazen thief is?
Not yet, Sir Finlay, but rest assured I will find him.
I would be much obliged if you'll recover my painting, too. Just think of all the urchins who would get a chance at honest work.
Wait a moment, I thought you were planning to fund an orphanage, not a workhouse.
Bah! Workhouse. What an outdated notion. The orphans will be fed, clothed, and educated. Yes, they will also learn an honest trade. What's the harm in that? Surely it's better than picking pockets and begging on the streets.
With all due respect, Sir Finlay, this is exploitation of child labour, no matter how you look at it.
You're entitled to your opinion, sir, but the fact remains the painting belongs to me, and what I do with it is nobody's business but my own. Thank you, and good day.
What a douchebag. So, question is what this will be at then, newspaper or was it 1878? At the miner's end. That's like 1878, so 1878, the miner's end. Yes, wonder this is gonna end up in the newspaper or in the crime department. Let's Maybe it has something to do with might actually be because it should be a shot, right? Gimble's costume atelier. Upper Street. Between the Strad and Barrier. That one. Okay. This one.
You must be the amazing Alonzo.
Sir, if you want to book a show, unfortunately that is not possible. All of my props have been confiscated until further notice. And if you're here to ask me about those burglaries, I have nothing to add to what I've already told the police. It wasn't me.
This is not Alonso. Go with this one.
I'm investigating the burglaries in Grand Sarre. The clues led me to this atelier, but I did not expect to see you here. Someone has clearly been playing tricks on you. Cruel tricks.
It's good to know that you're on my side. I'm here seeking answers the same as you. The person behind this knows my tricks well. So well that it's uncanny. The thing is, I used to practice here back when the atelier was in business. Some of my props are still in the basement. And the answers are too, I think.
What are you waiting for then?
Look around you. This neighborhood is a criminal's paradise. The building is overrun by
Slapping
bandits.
time?
What should I tell them? Don't mind me, fellas, I'll be in and out.
Let me compliment you on your disguise, especially the mustache.
Thank you kindly. I wouldn't call it a disguise, though. Alonso is my stage persona. But the moustache is indeed fake, guilty as charged. Mine is a slow grower.
Miss, please, I can see that you're a woman.
Very well, I am a woman. So what? I've learned all my own tricks. I want to be taken seriously, rather than as someone's jumped-up assistant. Do you really think that if I didn't put on this act, I'd bask in the glory of being the world's first female magician?
Actually, that sounds quite plausible.
Huh, that's easy for you to say. Sometimes, if we want to be true to ourselves, we have to pretend to be someone else. My friend told me this once, and I think that he's right.
It strikes me as rather dubious reasoning. Who is this friend of yours?
A close friend, who recently arrived from France. Let's leave it at that. You may have exposed me, but I simply don't see how my personal life is relevant.
Fine. I'll go inside and see if I can find something. Don't go anywhere.
Slapping time. Come on. Yep. I'm two. Bonk them in.
Too simple. Take a rest, my friend.
It's all yours now. Go for it.
Don't cry.
Give him. The snuff's ready.
Take a rest, my friend. Too simple.
Time to knock this guy out.
Coming.
Don't cry. You'll
Give him the pepper snuff.
Oh, come!
You killed him.
Not that easy.
It's all yours now. Go for it.
Coming.
No no more crime for you until next month.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it's hard to shoot at math stuff. I don't know why. But it's also because they move, you know, at the same time.
Get ready for some pain.
One really needs to be really close if one should be 100% sure. Those face armor pieces.
Don't cry. The snuff's ready.
Came from.
The saw was tested on different materials, most meticulous. The same oranges as we saw at Lane's house. Timed to perfection.
So little light for these little fellas.
These must be the diagrams of all the magic tricks in the amazing Alonso's arsenal.
You're getting warmer, Mr. Sholmes. Warmer still. Join me at the fireplace.
Dear Sherlock Holmes, because it is you who reading this clearly, no one else would have the wit to follow the clues. The police are incompetent most everywhere, but here they are, exceptionally pathetic. So imagine my surprise when I learned of you, a diamond in a dung heap, finally a worthy opponent. You see, stealing is a kind of magic. Every magician relies on his repertoire of tricks to deceive his audience. Alonso is a good magician, but she is not the best. I am. Her real name is Melinda, by the way. Like everything else on this island, our Amoret began to bore me, so I decided to play one last joke before I left. And if you're reading this, the effort was not entirely wasted. I must admit I have a soft spot for orphans, so I'll leave you the painting. May it go to a good cause. Au revoir, Monsieur Sholmes. I hope your paths cross again. Arsene Lupin.
Warmer still. Join me at the fireplace.
Cordona cypresses and a bonus wallpaper roll.
So it was her French friend, huh?
So, what did you find?
You won't like what I have to say, but you deserve to know. Your French friend, Arsène Lupin, used this place as a hideout.
No, that can't be true. He's staying at Il Palazzo del Luce. He's there at this minute. But how do you know his name?
It is my business to know things, miss. He is the thief. This was all some twisted joke to him.
No, this is just... This can't. He was the only one who understood me. He said that he loved me.
I don't believe that you'll ever see him again. He has slipped away from the island.
Good riddance to him, then. All men are the same, aren't they? They come and go, leaving nothing behind but lies.
Well, he also left the stolen painting. It would be best if you return the painting to its rightful owner, Sir Finley Lane. You will clear your name, and he will build his orphanage.
You are right. I will do that. I never asked your name.
It's Holmes. Sherlock Holmes.
I am Melinda Teller. Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
You're welcome, Miss Teller. Good luck.
Okay, last case then. Unless we pass by somewhere and get a new one. They're nice. We need to turn in ourselves into a soldier. Let's go with an officer. There we go.
That pillar is a damn eyesore. Not for the general, I'd burn it down myself.
Surely, just give the order. Give me the order.
That pillar is a damn...
Back in Birmingham, near the barracks, Optimum Traders, Wartown, just give the order. In the
I was
barracks.
being very stealthy, Sherlock, and you threw it all away. Come on, pull yourself together.
That pillar is a damn...
Marines today don't appreciate the side of the pillar one bit, and its close proximity to the barracks certainly doesn't help. Obviously, this structure only contributed to the tension between the servicemen and the ordermen.
May I ask for your assistance?
I'd help you if I could, but I know nothing.
Excuse me, just one question.
I'm sorry, that's not something I know.
Are you able to help me?
My friend, I know nothing. I'm sorry.
Oh, I am bored.
So... wonder who we need to... Insert...
Call me when
I need to go with the other else. The working one.
Find the answer.
Is this familiar to you?
I don't know about that, but people here should know more.
Help me, please.
I would help you find you more, but perhaps others will be more helpful.
Time to check your who, what, and what, Sherry. Who are you asking? About what, and dressed as what?
Help me, please.
I like you, friend, but I can't help you.
Oh, old city market. Over here is something. I need to go over here.
Nice affordable clothes. Step right up.
Oriental style.
Another knife in the pillar. Another debt paid in blood.
Cruel tradition still exists in our modern world. Yet Maria, or blood vengeance, is one of the most notable traditions in Cordona. People avenge their honor and blood in the most barbaric ways imaginable. Each knife in the pillar celebrates a successful revenge. Frightening, it looks like a shrine of hatred and pain. The worst part is that people can't undo the horrific consequences of this tradition or are forced to live with them. That was it. Okay.